It's Lucas.
And I'm Jacob.
Bros Before Hoes Podcast. Welcome back.
Welcome back, everyone, to Bros Before Hoes.
Someone actually messaged us earlier and asked if we would ever make that intro song a full-length song.
And I was like really inspired by some of the person that said that.
I know.
Because I feel like Bros Before Hoes could be such a bop of a song.
But I almost think it wouldn't be the beat of the intro song. Like, I love the intro song, but I feel like we'd have to find maybe inspired by that beat, but just like almost a completely different vibe.
Yeah, I think the 12-second intro to the podcast is such a good intro to the podcast. But when I think of a Bros Before Hoes song, I don't even know if it has that involved in it. I didn't think about that. But yeah, I don't know if it's involved.
It's like funny, though, because we still get messages of people saying, can you please turn down the volume of the intro? But, like, we've tried. We haven't gone to classes for audio engineering or anything, but, like, as far as we know, it all is the same level, I think. But we're trying our best.
I toned it down, and, like, I could tone it down more, but, like, to
it
me,
kind
it's
of is
getting
good
too
when it's a
quiet.
bang.
I know, like
some people complain like it hurts my ears, but like I want when you click on the podcast you to be shocked, like your body goes into a shock. We're scream yelling in your ears, and then like when the actual podcast starts, like the voice is so low compared to the song that you don't have to turn up the volume.
Yeah, like I think it's good because it causes an annoyance.
Not even an excitement.
Yeah. So
you know?
You can also buy it as a ringtone for 99 cents.
Oh yeah, and
How many
thanks to Markaholic for producing that. He's our go-to music producer here on Bros Before Hoes.
I feel so cool. Doesn't he produce like RuPaul?
Yeah, he did Mary. Hey sis, it's Christmas.
That's so cool.
But actually, the reason why I found him is because he produced "Literally My Life" by My Life Is Ava, the iconic bop from about 2014.
Oh yeah, Literally My Life Is. I feel like that song just put out together YouTubers at that time, and I guess kind of now too.
I feel like that song, that was like one of the last like viral, like in my opinion, that like was viral, like everyone saw it. Did they? Or was it just viral in my life? Have you guys listened to Literally My Life by My Life Is Ava?
I feel like most people that are like involved with like YouTube watched it.
Also, if you're an OG, you know that me and Jacob have already released a hit song called Christmas AF. It was since deleted for circumstances we aren't going to address and we are not going to comment on. But it was deleted, scraped from the internet. But people still have it saved because I got a tweet of a drag queen performing at a Christmas charity. I think it looked like it was at an old folks' home.
It did, kind of.
She was performing at an old folks' home, and she was lip-syncing to Christmas AF.
And it's so cool because that means that someone listened to the song and they were like, okay, first of all, I need to download this to my phone. So they went on those websites where you turn a YouTube video to an MP3.
Yeah.
And then they took that initiative. Like, I'm fine with it.
But that's a Markaholic masterpiece, and it has really outdated references in it, like Marina Joyce. But that's because it is a 2016 song. Things have changed.
I did listen to it like half a year ago, and like, it wasn't what I thought it was. But obviously, your mind changes over time. You evolve and grow into a better person, you know?
The best thing about that, though, I think the song, someone still has the song, and someone maybe still has the video, but I don't think it's been re-uploaded, thankfully.
Oh, yeah, but there is a channel, I already showed you this, called Lucas's Deleted Uploads or Lucas's Past or something. And it just is a bunch of your deleted videos.
God.
Because I think they noticed that, like, sometimes you go back through your old videos and delete ones that you don't like anymore.
But I actually just realized I outgrew the stage. Do you remember when I was going through that stage where I would delete videos?
Oh, yeah, and, like, didn't you upload a video once and then someone actually commented on it, like, something about the podcast because they knew you were going to delete it?
It's like I deleted the video and then people asked why, and then I think I said, like, technical difficulties, and then someone said, if you listen to the podcast, you know this is a lie. So they outed me. That was the first time, like, the underground podcast audience commented to the other people, and like people got mad and said, like, don't tell anyone, like, this podcast is a secret, like, no one can know.
It's just a secret club.
You know, a lot's going on in the world these days. Like, Lindsay Lohan joined Cameo.
You bought a Cameo from her.
I did, you guys. I've clicked buy. I've given her $250 twice, but I think I'm gonna get refunded on the first one because she didn't complete the Cameo.
she's just so busy doing other cameos.
So I gave her $250, but I don't think Cameo takes the money until they do it. So actually, I haven't given her anything yet because I paid for her the first time, and then they replied to me and said, listen, Lindsay's really busy, but like she's going to do these this weekend, so like you can rebook it and we'll give you like a discount. So I rebooked it and I still haven't gotten it. So do you think Lindsay's going to do it, or is she busy? Because I'm not kidding. They sent me an email that said like, because of the coronavirus, and she's going to have time to do them this weekend because she'll just be like chilling at home.
Oh, okay. What I picture is like Lindsay Lohan, like she has Cameo, like the app or whatever, and like and she wants to make it exclusive. So like once a week, she'll like put on makeup and do the videos and make them like all like cool and stuff. So like I feel like you just have to wait for when she's gonna do it this week.
I just really wonder if she's gonna do mine because I sneakily tried to fit 2 requests into 1 Cameo. So I wonder if she's gonna be like, boo, you have to pay for this twice to get this. Because I wanted to give a shout out to the Bros Before Hoes audience, but I also wanted to give a shout out to the Chan audience. So I tried to fit in 2 shout outs in 1. Let's see if I scammed her.
And didn't you kind of scam her even more because like you made it sound like it was for your inside joke to your friends?
Yeah, like I didn't want her to think I was using her voice for like a commercial.
Yeah.
So I said like, oh, it's just an inside joke. But that's not a lie. So it is an inside joke.
Oh yeah, it's just an inside joke with an audience. So what I've wondered with Cameo sometimes is that like I always like think like what if like someone like Lindsay Lohan joins it. And then, I don't know how, like, the legal terms are, but they could, like, maybe tone the audio of a famous person talking, like, if they're on Cameo, and pay really cheap and then put it in, like, an ad.
I feel like when you click the terms and agreements on Cameo, it definitely says something about, like, maybe you aren't allowed to use it.
Personal use, maybe, or
yeah, because otherwise, like, Ford would just get Lindsay Lohan saying, buy a Ford Fiesta, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, that'd be so messy. Yeah, but, I don't know if this was a dream or like some like weird brain thing. I don't know. But when you mentioned the Lindsay Lohan thing, I somehow in my mind, I remember looking at my phone and being like, this didn't happen in real life. It was just a dream. But I looked at my phone and Lindsay Lohan was $80, and I was like, we need to buy a ton. So I think I had a dream about it one of the
No, because I bought her at $250, and I think she's now moved it up to $400.
Okay, isn't she on it for a limited time? She said.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's just like a way to get people to buy it or.
That is crazy that Lindsay Lohan's on Cameo. That's insane.
And it's crazy that there's like some big celebs on Cameo.
I know. And I love how she's not. Sometimes these big actresses and stuff will join and say, I guess I'm not saying I love this, but so they'll join and say like, oh, I'm donating all the money to charity. But Lindsay hasn't said that. She's like, I'm taking the money for myself.
Oh, yeah. She's like, I'm taking the money and going to Gucci.
She's like, yeah. Like, there's nothing on there like, this is being donated. She's like, yeah, I'm using this for, like, I don't know, clothes and stuff.
I'm using it at Forever 21 after this.
But, you know, a lot is actually going on with coronavirus and stuff. And
oh, yeah, it got like a lot more serious in the last week in the U.S. I don't know about other places
like,
in the U.S.
We're thinking about the vibe of last week recording the podcast to this one. Like, it didn't seem as real.
Yeah, the crazy. Yeah, because it's been a. Like, I knew about it for so long, but I feel like over the last week, it's being taken more seriously. Like, schools are being shut down and stuff.
Just make sure to wash your hands and don't touch your face. And if a way to get enjoyment out of all of this is when you see other people touching their face, you can kind of take an authority stance and be like, don't touch your face.
Oh, yeah.
And no one can really get mad at you. Like, I've done it a few times where, like, someone's touching their mouth and I'm like, don't touch your face.
Oh,
and they're
yeah.
like, oh, okay. But, like, you can tell they're so annoyed that I said it, but I'm like, I'm looking out for you, you know?
So, obviously, sometimes you're bored and you just want to, like just have a little bit of authority and put people in their place. So like if you're just like chilling with someone and they eat food and like they don't wash their hands after, which like you're supposed to wash your hands after you eat food, like even if it's not happening. But then they don't wash your hands, so just like say you need to wash your hands, but also say it in kind of a tone where it's kind of mean.
Oh yeah, we're just kind of like, and then they can't really get mad because like, I'm looking out for you. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Also, I watched for some reason this popped up in my recommended, a family vlogging channel they redid the lyrics to The Man by Taylor Swift, but it was about washing your hands. And now it's been stuck in my head for like 24 hours. Why did that go on my recommended? I don't watch family vlogging channels.
Oh, they did.
But it was just like, wash your dang hands. Wash your dang hands. It's a great way to learn.
Pop song about it.
Yeah, it was just saying, yeah, wash your hands, you know?
Lucas brought up a good point earlier because he was looking at Reddit and about since you don't want to get the virus, like you aren't supposed to touch your face.
Yeah.
But someone on the skincare Reddit that Lucas looks at said, oh, like, all the people that are really into skincare already like don't do this most of the time because like I feel like yeah, like I've heard so many times throughout the years whenever I'm watching like beauty YouTubers or whatever say like don't touch your face, it gives you acne.
But have you noticed that ever since we're like, obviously you're not supposed to touch your face because of like skincare and stuff, but like now that I know like, oh, don't touch your face, like my eyes always feel like I need to touch them.
Oh, and why is it so satisfying touching your eyes?
But what I've done is, I don't know if this is a good hack, but I take the inside of my shirt and then touch my eye. Is that safe?
Oh, like I don't know about that, but then also like one time like my eye itched, so I just like rubbed it with my elbow. Like I don't know if there's a difference.
I don't know if there is.
Yeah.
I haven't done an elbow bump to anyone yet. Luckily, nobody's tried to hug me.
Oh yeah,
because like when someone hugs me, I just say no, and then like do an elbow bump.
Don't I just realize what's just something that's like so like just like when you see it, it's like whoa. Like when was the last time you saw someone wash their hands? But wash, I don't know why, but something about it sounds so satisfying. Washing their hands to the elbow.
It's not like surgeons.
Yeah, but like I want to do that next time. Like wash my hands to my elbow.
Because my hand, I don't know. Did I already talk about this last week? That my hand has eczema on it from washing my hands too much.
Oh,
like I might be. I think
that.
I might be the type of person who's taking it a little bit too far.
Oh, washing your hands too much and like hand sanitizer.
Also, I think it's because I'm not used to hand sanitizer. Stuff burns.
Oh yeah, and then
but I've been putting Aquaphor on the eczema, and I think it's clearing up. Thank you for your concern.
Oh yeah, I haven't. Like it looked like really dry. I used to when I was little. Like I don't know, I didn't know about lotion or something. My hands would get so dry and like prickly and just scaly like a snake.
But I actually had to cancel a photo shoot because of all of this. I had a photo shoot scheduled tomorrow for headshots for just, new profile pictures, and I had to cancel it.
You had like a haircut and everything. Like you planned a haircut right before.
But the reason why I mentioned that is because for some reason when I canceled it today, it reminded me of I went to this acting class. I don't know if I already talked about this on the podcast. I went to this acting class like 2 years ago, and it was a type of acting class where you can't just join. You have to like observe a few classes. So I went the first time and just got to observe because like.
Oh, I think I know what you're gonna say.
Oh, and then like they had everyone. It was like headshot day, and everyone brought their headshots. And then this girl who worked in casting was gonna look at everyone's headshots, and she's like, "I'm not trying to be mean, but I'm just gonna be brutally honest about your guys' headshots and all of that."
Wait, you haven't said this story yet.
So at first I was like, "Oh, she's gonna be nice." Like no one's, but she actually was brutal. Like because these girls are bringing up headshots or guys, and she'd be like, "Oh, hey, this doesn't look like you." She'd be like, "Who is this in the photo?" And they're like, "Oh, it's me." And they're like, "Doesn't look like you." She's like, "So if you came into my casting office with this headshot and then you don't look anything like your photo," and she's like, "All of you guys want to look so good in your photos, but if it doesn't actually look like you, then it just makes the casting person think you're a liar."
She was just like shading everyone on Instagram.
Yeah, and then she was like, "Yeah, this outfit isn't good. I would never book you." She's like, "Your hair's a little bit outdated."
Did she say anything that you remember to you?
I was observing. That's the annoying thing. I didn't even get to bring my headshot.
How old were you?
This was like 2 years ago.
Oh. So did you make it into the class?
I decided not to join it.
Oh, but how did that remind you of it?
Oh, because I was about to do a photo shoot.
You didn't tell me about that. No, I didn't know that. But yeah, for the coronavirus, I hope just everyone stays safe.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And just
social distance.
If you can, yeah. Like, I don't know if everyone can because of the jabs or whatever, but hopefully.
Also, if you're like alone and you're like, "Oh, this is so boring," I read online you should foster a pet. Go to the Humane Society and foster some pets.
Oh, for a couple of weeks?
Yeah.
I read online that they're like, someone told me, I didn't read online, that pets can't get it.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
Yeah, because there were some quarantine ones, but now they aren't.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
But yeah, also you could download Headspace. I think they have a free 10 days. Learn to meditate, deal with all of this stress,
Yeah, and just play tic-tac-toe over and over.
Play tic-tac-toe, watch Jacob's TikToks.
Yeah, and just do ass exercises.
Oh, yeah. If you're going to be in quarantine for a while, you might as well grow a big ass, so start doing squats and stuff.
Or, like, make your at-home butt surgery. Just joking. Don't, like, cut your butt open.
Oh, yeah. Thank God I found this YouTube video of a workout from home.
Oh, yeah, you showed me it, the 20-minute one.
Yeah, it's actually so hard. I'm like, I must be so lazy at the actual gym because I go to the gym and I'm like, just listening to podcasts, I'm like, I never really am thinking in my head, this is so hard. I'm just like kind of doing it, you know? But I did this at-home one that this guy did on YouTube, and I was like, it was so much harder, and I was so sore the next day.
Yeah, so
I was like, if I've been at the gym for a year not doing anything, that's what I want to know.
That it made me think too. So when I go to the gym, I like sometimes lift, but this exercise was out body weight. So like it made me think like, is body weight like way more hard than doing actual weights? Because I was 2 minutes in and I was like, should I give up? But I kept going. But yeah, I feel like body weight exercises like hit hard for me.
Yeah. Also, I was looking at this body weight article, and it was saying something along the lines of like, yeah, if you can't even do 10 chin-ups, like, why are you even lifting weights?
Wouldn't it be so funny if when you read an article, somehow you could like get the facial expressions and the tone that they were saying? And,
no, but that was the tone. I'm not kidding. Because it said you have no business of going to the gym and lifting weights if you can't even do 10 chin-ups. And then I can only do 5, guys. I bought a chin-up bar on Amazon, and I can only do 5 chin-ups. So I'm like, I've been going to the gym, lifting weights, and then maybe I should have realized that I've been lifting the same weights for a year, so maybe I need to start challenging myself.
Oh, yeah, do a little bit more.
I can only do 5 chin-ups, so according to this body weight article, like, I really need to step it the F up.
Step your P up.
Yeah, so it turns out gyms are a scam, and we all should have been doing body weight exercises all along.
What you can do at home.
What else should people do at home?
Like, so I'm trying to think. So, like, if you actually are at home and like you just have like my school is over for the next like I do at home work, and it really takes so fast. I feel like Netflix gets boring, YouTube gets boring after a while. Like, honestly, so like online, like play chess with a robot.
Oh yeah, maybe start an online community.
Yeah, like start a YouTube channel or something.
Yeah, like
I want to watch it.
Friends.
Oh yeah, and like it might be a pedophile. I'm joking. Like obviously don't be friends with a pedophile.
That's so. Yeah, make some online friends. Webcam. Become a cam girl if you're of age.
Honestly, okay, so
start an OnlyFans.
Yeah, I was about to say that. So OnlyFans, people say it's all about porn, but here's the thing: any of us can start an OnlyFans. You can just post a picture, with your shirt off. Like if you're a girl, like I could understand that's weird. Like you might feel uncomfortable, but if you're a guy, post a. I'm not saying you have to or anything, but if you wanted to, make a little bit of cash to buy
catfish people.
Yeah, go on Tinder, put a picture of John Cena.
Just kidding. Don't do any of that.
Have people knocking at your door.
But
yeah,
because of all of this, don't catfish people, or also don't do porn just because you're bored. Maybe think about it longer. You know,
on your scale of like you're an asshole to like you're not an asshole. Like what's catfishing? And like okay, so catfishing just on Tinder, putting a photo, and like you don't meet up with anyone or you don't really message anyone. That's still just weird because
like why are you doing it?
But what? So I'm not talking about that though. I'm talking about like. You actually are messaging them for like 6 months straight because you just think it's fun. If someone
obviously that's messed up.
So like on a scale from 1 to 10.
I don't know because like whenever I watch those catfish episodes, I always kind of feel bad for the catfish.
That's
I'm like,
what I was thinking because
like, they're just lonely. You know what I mean? But like they shouldn't have done that. That's horrible to trick someone into thinking you're someone you're not.
Yeah, it's like so.
But
like
at the same time, I'm like, aw.
Like I just feel bad for them because they put like this. Like mostly everyone would be like this person's so hot because they think like that would get them to match with people and then it just is I guess it just comes from insecurity or something, so you feel bad for them kinda.
But for some reason all the toilet paper's out.
That's what I've wondered. Like I don't so like I might get that you want to have a clean bum,
but for some reason like obviously everyone needs toilet paper. For some reason, I thought like if everything is going to be going out of stock, like I didn't think toilet paper would be such a hot topic. Like why is it? Why not like what's something else people might need? Lip balm. Like obviously you need toilet paper, but like if worse comes to worse, like and you're in the most horrible situation, like just you'll have to start using clothes and stuff. Like
or like get a hose.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like if everything if we're like all for some reason like stuck in our house and like you literally can't leave, like. That wouldn't be the most thing I was stressed about because I'd be like, I'll just find somehow else to do it, you know?
Yeah, I was confused by that too because like I thought like I understand that you want to use toilet paper like because it's a luxury, you know?
Yeah.
But like, yeah, I guess like you could just use a t-shirt or something. But yeah, it's crazy that it's like all gone and aren't people selling it for more and stuff?
Yeah, and this has brought us to bidets. Why don't we all have bidets?
So I think it's because they're like expensive. But
I think you can buy an attachment for like $40 on Amazon.
Oh yeah, but like bidets, like when I get a house or something, like because if I get an apartment, like that does like you can't it's like you're renting it. But when I get a house, like I'm getting a bidet because like it's just like way better than like wiping. Like what's the point of, and think about so like I don't know about water waste, but think about all the paper that you're wasting. And yes, I do use toilet paper, so I am part of the problem. But bidets solve everything. And then
the grossest.
If you're like rich, you can get one that dries your butt.
Oh, and also warms and like plays music and stuff.
Yeah, I think it's like $4,000 that one, but
I read this thing on Reddit that was talking about bidets like months ago, and it grossed me out so much because it said,
I don't want to get. What is it gross about?
It just said like imagine if like you your hands touched like dog poop, you wouldn't just go inside and wipe it off with paper towels and be like, I'm fine. You definitely use water.
Oh yeah.
Like you wouldn't just be like, oh, wipe it off. It's okay. Like that's so gross.
Wait, but. Oh, okay. I get the message because like when you were forcing it, I was like, but after I go poop, personally, I wash my hands. But they're saying your butt just.
They're comparing like your ass to your hands.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's true.
So we're gonna be looking at both sides of this argument because there's still people. Obviously, the logical thing is like, oh, bidets, they're obviously better, but apparently they can cause some discomfort for certain people.
Okay,
they can give you they can hurt your anal region
for
certain people.
Okay, because I've only like used a bidet like 2 times, and like in the 2 times, like one was at a restaurant and the other one was at a hospital, and like it seemed like
the one that we used at the sushi restaurant was rough. Did you notice that? I think it was on high pressure, and I was
speeds. I think
I had it on the highest pressure, and I was just shocked. Like I've also started. I've used a water flosser, and you have that on high. It's like ow, but like this one, I was like, oh my god.
Oh yeah, if I like started using a bidet, I'd like do it on.
Yeah, you have to like work your way up the totem pole, you know.
Oh yeah, and then like
can't just go straight to like a Rough Rider.
Oh yeah, something's about it. Like honestly, like brings me to like picture like just like using water and then it dries. Like if you buy the $4,000 one, like that, I like every day.
One's way less than 4,000.
Oh yeah, but the one that I'm picturing is like the one that does it out.
Oh, the Kylie Jenner one.
Yeah, but like obviously like that's like yeah, just so expensive and ridiculous.
So this is some facts about toilet paper. Did you know that toilet paper actually consumes more water than a bidet?
Oh, because when you put it in the toilet?
Yeah, it says toilet paper is made from trees, and the material that comes from trees needs to be bleached. And then the bleaching process consumes like 4 billion gallons of water annually.
That's crazy.
Yeah, so great job, everyone. Just I still use toilet paper.
So what I've wondered is that like, can someone educate me on the sewer system and how water gets reused? Because
that's gross to think about.
In like the U.S., like I know that a bunch of like I don't know about other places, but we all use toilet paper. It seems like, and so the toilet paper goes in the water. So like I have this whole entire question. So the toilet paper goes in the water. Then once the toilet paper's in the water, in my mind, the water's ruined because the toilet paper will separate if you keep it in there for a long time, and then it's basically just part of the water. So I want to know, does this water
filters and
go into the ocean, or does it get filtered out? And do later in life, I will drink the water. Like, does toilet water go into the fridge water? Like, I don't know how that works.
You can't create more water, so we have to just keep reusing the same water. So definitely, I'm sure the condensation, precipitation, the filtration, I'm sure it gets it out, but in your Aquafina water bottle, I wouldn't be surprised if there was some wet wipe.
Or does all that poop water go to the lake or ocean, and then they get other new water, and somehow we just have enough for it
How do they get the other new water,
like from glaciers and shit? Like somehow we have enough.
That's what they want you to think, but definitely like your water is just like think of your grossest uncle. He's bathed in your smart water.
That's crazy.
So,
but
yeah.
I mean, I'm
you have to consume water, so it's all fine.
Yeah. H2O.
This also says toilet paper isn't good for your body. First of all, we're looking at the Bidet Pro website. This website's literally Bidet Genius, so obviously like it's kind of a little bit
bias.
But they said toilet paper isn't good for your body. It can cause anal fissure. Oh my, I had a stroke. Anal fissures, hemorrhoids. It can cause. Okay, I don't know if I believe this.
What?
It's saying that toilet paper can cause rectal prolapse.
What does that mean?
I know this from watching a Shannon Rose video. She's an ex-porn star. Apparently, pearl ups is when your butt just can't close anymore. Just permanently open. How rough are you using toilet paper, sis?
In my mind, I would picture a bidet closet because I don't know.
Like,
I don't know.
who's using toilet paper this rough that their butthole can't close again?
What?
Like, stop it, Sarah.
I didn't know that. But hemorrhoids, like, from what I know about them, they sound brutal. Hemorrhoids sound brutal. Like, they sound just like, I feel bad. But Shannon Rose, guys, if you want to just know more about the porn industry, because I find it so interesting. Like, she does these Q&As about porn, and, like, I find them so interesting.
Or also her series, Gross Things I Did in Porn.
Oh, yeah. Like, if you just watch
Don't watch while you're eating.
Oh, yeah. Watch them, like, at night when you're done with everything.
It also says toilet paper clogs pipes. Toilet paper is expensive. So, yeah.
Wait, I didn't think about that. Obviously, I'm going to go back to the expensive bidet. That would save money over time if you were going to live in this place for, oh my gosh, guys. It's like buying a Tesla. Like, it's expensive, but you save gas.
So this says bidets waste less water, like we said.
That's really eye-opening to me because when I picture a bidet, like, since I just think about the most simple idea, I'm just like, oh, it obviously wastes more water, but no, it doesn't because the
production of toilet paper.
That's crazy.
It also says bidets reduce risk for your bum.
Like, what's the risk?
It says, let me see. Oh, it just says, like you won't have, wait, what? Oh, it's saying like you won't, deal with like butt burn. If you use toilet paper so rough you have a prolapse.
Oh, okay.
And also it says the last point is bidets make the bathroom fun. They say, wow, you could have a heated seat, LED lights, Bluetooth speakers. Modern bidet toilet seats are a luxurious addition to any bathroom. This is a literal ad. But yeah. I agree. Like, it's kind of cool having an LED light.
In the bidet?
Yeah.
Yeah, and then not even, like, with the LED light bidets, like, you can buy, like, the $40 one, like you said. So, like...
Yeah, you can buy attachments, everything.
This made me think that, like, when you use toilet paper, like, do you think the toilet paper companies, like, how, you know how they cut the squares?
Yeah.
Like, they cut those because you're supposed to use one square, right? Every wipe.
I think it's just to, like, know, like, how much, to get a gauge, to sort of gauge how much you're using.
Oh, so it's kind of like when you eat, like, it's like a Big Mac.
Am I wasteful? I would never use just one square per wipe.
That's
you
what
do that?
I was thinking. Like, most of the time
I usually do, like, a fold. Did you know that apparently this is, like, something I saw on TV years ago, but they did some sort of study where guys fold toilet paper and girls bunch it.
I thought it would
Comment
be the
below.
other way around.
Are you a folder or a buncher?
I thought it was the other way
For some
around.
reason, bunching to me, I'm just like, ew.
For some reason, like you're
just bunching into a ball?
Yeah, I just don't.
Are you a buncher or a folder?
I am.
Or just neither?
I honestly, it's like when I think about it, my initial answer is folder. But I just know that I've never bunched. Maybe when I was younger, I feel like when I was younger, I feel like I did that. But now I just feel like.
You're more of a folder.
Yeah, but then, I think I will lean towards that.
So now I'm on the other opposite end of the perspective. The whole entire thing. This is sort of like the presidential debates, but about bidets. So we're now seeing the other point of view.
So, like, what would happen if, like, it was Donald Trump versus Joe Biden in this election, like the 2021, and then do you think it would be a good thing? Do you think he would get more votes or less votes if Joe Biden says, if you... Just by the way, on my 5th day becoming president, I'm going to make it a rule that within the next 90 days, you have to get a bidet or you get fined. Like,
oh, that would just piss everyone off. That would even just make me mad because I'd just be like, boo, like, let us do what we want.
What if he said you don't get fined? Now? Oh, wait, is it? It doesn't, I think it looks the same.
Oh, okay.
The video, is that?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. What if he said, we're going to give everyone a bidet? Within the first 90 days. And if
I would just be confused because I'd be like,
then...
there's a lot more important things like in the first 90 days of your presidency. Like, are you really focusing on bidets?
What if he like pulled up the stats and it is a big issue? Because it causes climate change.
I would just be sort of neutral with it. And also I'd be sort of happy because I'm like, oh my God, a free bidet. But also I'd just be like, Really? Like, if people were mad, I'd understand it. Because I'd be like,
oh, yeah.
some people just want to use toilet
sounds
paper.
ridiculous, yeah.
So also, it's like, can't we just choose what we want to use? But, so there's a Reddit called Change My View. And it's where you just go and you say some drastic opinion. Everyone in the comments tries to change your view.
Oh,
They
that's
said,
cool.
change my view. Toilet paper is better than bidets. I am an American and have used toilet paper my whole life. I've had to use a bidet the past week for medical reasons. And I just want to say, I think that toilet paper is far superior. First point, cleanliness. In this area, I prefer toilet paper for a few reasons. First of all, there is actual visual confirmation that you've got it all. With bidets, you have to just keep spraying until you think you're good. And the amount of wiping, bideting can vary greatly. Secondly, a bidet shouldn't be necessary as people shower, hopefully at least. Many people like to point out that bidets are better because they rinse away bacteria, but a shower with actual soap would do much better. Do you think they're actually writing it in this tone?
I kind of do picture that. But then I could also picture like, yeah,
so
I think
first step, like with the cleanliness, like what's your reaction? Are you like, I'm on his side? Like, because my whole thing was I thought the bidet just did such a good job that like I still would want visual confirmation. Though, like I'd probably use like still one wipe to make sure, you know.
on the cleanliness, I don't agree. Yeah, like I don't agree. I'm just kind of like.
But he's just saying like, imagine if like bidets like you can never actually check. Like they spray and you're like, I guess I'm good. Like you don't actually know.
I mean, I just picture like if I did have a bidet, like I just like would like I don't know. I just feel like you would feel it if it was.
But what if you didn't? What if it wasn't right?
Well, I guess that does bring up a good what I guess what I would do if I did get a bidet, I would get toilet paper rolls and I would just use one square and just wipe, and then if there's nothing on it,
Yeah.
perfect. Yeah, that's what I would probably do.
Next point, comfort. Good quality toilet paper is amazing. It's thick, almost like Kleenex. Hell, you could wipe with a Kleenex if you wanted. Point is that high quality stuff is glorious. On the other hand, you're getting a cold spray of water in a very sensitive area. Even if you have a super luxury bidet that uses heated water, it's still just basically shooting water up your ass. Even low quality toilet paper is better than that. Yeah. And they just said, yeah, it's all drippy and you have to towel yourself off. What's your counter argument?
Like, if you get like when you get good toilet paper, like just like the toilet paper at the store, it's always so good. Like it just like wipes it good and like just like the other article said about that was like pro bidets. I'm saying it right? Bidets?
Yeah, bidet.
Oh, okay. Like I feel like toilet paper doesn't cause anything bad to me because it just is like it's comfortable. But then I also, from the few times I've used a bidet, it was comfortable. So
Yeah.
I feel like comfortable like is equal.
So the very top comment. Oh wait, I want to see the very top comment.
Wasn't there another point she pointed out? Wasn't there 3?
Well, there was more, just like price and stuff. They said like I'm willing to pay extra for quality.
Oh yeah.
And then he said something about eco-friendliness. Like I understand the whole save the trees thing, but also like water and stuff.
Oh yeah.
The first comment is toilet paper is fine if you have perfectly regular bowels, but if you have unfortunate variations, then bidets are better. And yeah, they just basically every single comment saying that bidets are better. So this person kind of lost the argument, and I definitely agree. I think bidets are better.
Yeah, so like yeah, I feel like if you can do it, like bidets are for sure better. Like I don't use a bidet, but I want
Is this what
to,
I saw
guess.
earlier? This must be what I've saw. They said this is one of the person's arguments against the bidet, against the bidet hater.
Oh, okay.
They said if you were walking at a park and fell and your arm landed on a pile of dog poop, would you feel clean after wiping all the visual poop off with a paper towel and saying, I'm gonna shower later anyways? Did that hit?
Yeah, that like
I feel like that left you speechless.
Yeah, it did like show me like where it put everything in perspective, like what matters and what doesn't.
So yeah.
So I feel like my end thing, because wait, is there any more things that you have about it?
No, that's it.
Yeah, I feel like my end thing is, I love bidets more, even though I've used it way less than.
But what I'm
paper.
thinking is like, Nobody should probably buy a bidet right now because aren't they probably like all overpriced now because of recent events?
Oh yeah, but like
once all of this passes, then maybe reevaluate. Like, should I get a bidet?
Oh yeah. Oh
my God!
I wonder if they are overpriced.
There's people who are listening who use bidets every day. Comment below or email us about how amazing bidets are.
Oh yeah, I have a question. Like, if you use a bidet every day and you just have one in your home, like, are you part of the view that's like bidets only, toilet paper sucks? Or are you just like, I use a bidet because I find it good, but honestly, if you use toilet paper, you aren't gross. But I also want to have the people that are like, you're disgusting.
Yeah, I
want to
know, like,
paper.
if you've only ever used a bidet and like you hear about Americans using toilet paper, are you just like, you're disgusting? Like, I would never visit there. I'm never going to Disney World in Orlando or anything.
Yeah, but when I go, this reminds me of when I go back on my memory though, literally a couple years ago, I remember randomly people would mention bidets, and I remember like just being so close-minded, being like, ew, like that's disgusting.
Oh, you thought bidets were gross?
I feel like a couple years ago, if someone mentioned bidets, I was like,
what grossed you out about it?
It's just like, because like, you know how like if you just like find out about something random, like like that product, like the bidet, I was just like, toilet paper just does it, and I guess like you just don't.
Yeah, when I actually think about it, I think when I was younger, I remember I thought bidets, I thought like, oh, that's not clean.
Yeah, but then I guess just over time I realized that they're cool.
Yeah,
because that's so worth thinking back to that, and I was like, what are you
disgusting.
doing? Are you gonna bring up an email, or do you want to do the game?
Let's do an email first, then Jacob has a fun game.
Oh, yeah. From the Reddit community, someone put a game in the comments.
So, somebody, if you've been listening to our podcast for a while, you know that we, I had another point about bidets before I move on. You know how we, if you've been listening to the podcast, you know that for a while, me and Jacob were very concerned, although they're aesthetically pleasing, the long fingernails that are popular that Kylie Jenner has, we always were concerned. We're like, yes, they look cool, but we're very concerned about their wiping. Because, like, can they wipe properly with those claw nails?
Yeah,
Bidets solve that. And Kylie Jenner has a bidet. We never once thought about how that's all connected. Kylie Jenner has a bidet. Of course she has 1 foot long nails. She doesn't need to wipe.
Yeah, like, Lucas just blew my mind. Because when you were doing the intro to your statement, I was like, okay, I know what you're about to say. And, oh my gosh, that's another thing about bidets. It's such a luxury. Like, I feel like toilet paper can hold you back, like, what if you have a cut on your hand and you get poop in the cut? Like,
yeah.
What if? But bidet's just like, it's like,
do you even need to wash your hands after?
No.
I'm kidding. But like, probably less. Like, I mean, you should definitely still wash your hands, but say you're in a situation where like you only have 1 bottle of hand soap left and it's the end of the world, you might not have to wash your hands as much as someone who uses toilet paper. Yeah, like
if someone told me they didn't wash their hands after a bidet rather than toilet paper, I would be less grossed out.
Yeah, I would still be grossed out. Of course, I'd be less grossed out.
Yeah, and that's just, that never came to my mind.
Kylie Jenner has a bidet.
Yeah,
but does Bad
Baby?
Does.
No, I don't know. Wait,
Kylie Jenner for sure has a bidet. Back when I used to watch her Snapchat stories, she had like the luxurious one, like it opened and had like had like a rainbow waterfall.
Do you plan on getting a bidet?
For sure.
In the future?
100%.
Oh, okay. It's in like my bucket list.
Same. Like one day.
Yeah, like I want to get, just like I said earlier, I want to get the fancy one.
I'm almost scared to get it because it's like, it's my one dream in life to get a bidet. So once I get it, it's going to be like, nothing left.
Oh, like my other fear is that since I haven't really used them, like, okay, so in this world, like I get a bidet and then like I'm so excited, but then what if it doesn't live up to my standards and I get grossed out by it?
Yeah,
that's something else that I wonder.
This is why maybe before you drop the 4K, I know a lot of you guys right now, you have the $4,000 one in your shopping cart.
Like you went to the credit card, like you went to Capital Union and got the credit card. I think you should
delete it off your cart and for like maybe 6 months try out a $60 to $100 bidet attachment, maybe even one that just has cold water, and just really feel it out. Maybe you have a certain nether region that doesn't agree with it before you drop the 4K.
Yeah, I didn't even think about that.
I know that half the audience currently, I bet you some of them have already bought the $4,000 bidet, but we just want you guys, we should have an affiliate code.
Oh my gosh, since we're talking about it so much.
I deserve 10% of that purchase.
I just thought about something that was so funny. Like, what if someone had the shittiest bathroom ever? Like mud on the walls for some reason, but there's the $4,000 bidet.
Also,
that'd be such like a contrast.
Say you're living in a just average apartment And the landlord obviously says like, oh, you weren't allowed to change anything, but you get the $4,000 bidet. They probably wouldn't even charge you anything on your deposit because they'd just be so happy. But would they be confused, or what? Would they be mad and say you should take this, or would they just say we'll keep it?
I feel like part of me would think like the landlord would be like, I'm excited because then when you guys leave, I can up the rent by $100 or something because it's like a luxury, and then you can just call the apartment. This is the luxury suite at the apartment complex.
So another hot topic in our podcast is gerbling. We haven't talked about this in a while, but it was in our myth episode. We were learning about, is this a myth or is this actually happening?
Yeah,
gerbling.
So during the myth episode, like I got all the myths, and like when I think of myths, like my brain goes to that, but people are saying like those aren't myths because like I forgot what
they
the
are
statement
to us
was.
though.
Yeah, like when I think of myths, like that's what my brain goes to.
I mean, it's more like urban legends, I guess.
Yeah,
But basically, gerbling is, we've all heard the classic story. Someone went to the ER because they shoved a gerbil up their ass. And we all said, does this actually happen? Well, this person, I'm not going to say their name.
Okay.
They are an x-ray tech.
So they look at x-rays?
Yes. And they said, I've seen some crazy stuff and heard even crazier stories. In school, when learning about how to be an x-ray tech, she said her teacher told us about a patient she had who was actually a very big newscaster locally.
Oh.
So he worked in the news. How come it's always the news people who are creeps, Loki?
I didn't.
Honestly, I'm basing that off of this and also just one other story that I'm not going to say. But
okay.
I've heard I always just feel like news people, like they seem so innocent. Like I feel like some, especially local ones.
When I think
like
of
these local newscasters, like something weird.
When I think of local newscasters, for some reason, I get this energy where like they're produced.
Sketchy.
Yeah, like and then I also like when these local newscasters like go to Walmart, like do they get noticed? Like
for sure.
I want to know. Like they should start a Cameo. Local newscasters.
I'm sure they probably do. So have some of them.
There was like I was on TikTok. And a local newscaster was like did a TikTok because you know how like they do the weather thing.
Yeah.
All of us have wondered, like maybe not anymore, but like you wonder like when you work at like, wait, how are they touching it if it's a green screen or whatever? But like he showed us like there's like monitors everywhere, and then,
so
like,
he knows where he's pointing.
Yeah, it's like so mind blowing.
So basically, this famous local newscaster came into the emergency room complaining about stomach pain. Well, they ran an x-ray and they saw bones and the outlines of a little creature. To be clear, a gerbil. There were gerbils in his colon. Ew, live gerbils. You guys, I'm sorry about the content of this podcast so far. I thought we were going to be like, oh, a fun little distraction from world events. But like, if anything, we're grossing people out and like, they're already dealing with stress and now they're having to hear about this.
Picture just being at your house because you want to be safe, being in quarantine. You're like, I'm going to have a little fun and listen to this podcast. And this is just disgusting.
I know. They're like,
I had to look away.
Yes, my mind has been taken off of like other more important things that are going on. But also like now I'm thinking about a live gerbil up someone's ass.
I don't know why, but like when you said that, like, this is just a normal human reaction for sure. But like, you know how this is a thing. I don't know if this happens to you, but like when people talk about, for some reason, like if someone did for some reason talk about like, like, oh, what if someone cut off your penis? For like a minute after that, I feel weird.
I know. So we've just done that to all these people, and I apologize.
Yeah, so like when you picture that, like you somehow, this is another one, but like something crawling up your ass and like just disgusting, like just like
the
tickle.
worst thing about this email. Thanks for sending it, but the worst thing is we don't know what happened. Did he survive? Like,
is that illegal? Like, did the police get involved? Can this go? Like, please give us
for sure.
update?
That's illegal. It's animal abuse, right?
But I don't know if Jobo's like, obviously it's an animal, but I don't know.
Do they fall into the category of like animal abuse?
Yeah, because I don't know like how, I know animal abuse with like dogs and cats. Yeah. I don't know about that.
I'm just not sure about the legality of this whole thing.
That's crazy though. So I wonder how long those were in him for.
I don't know. They were alive, so it couldn't have been that long.
I just don't. That just made me had to like stop for a little bit. Like when you were saying it, I had to like look the other way and just like not imagine it.
Somebody also emailed us on a lighter note that they almost got banned from Disney World for life because while they were waiting in line for 2 hours, they carved their name into the wall.
Oh, is that what they did? Because I saw this, but I didn't like completely.
Yeah,
read
they
it.
said they literally said like you're gonna be banned for life, and yeah, and they were just so mad at them and they got yelled at. But the girl was kind of annoyed because she was like, oh, it was a wall that like everyone else carved their names on, so I didn't think it was that big of a deal.
And they got kicked out.
They got a warning, and they said if you do this again, you'll get kicked out for life. But can you? I just want to know if she actually got kicked out for life. Like, are they actually are they gonna keep this whole thing going? Like, imagine 30 years she tries to bring her kids. Are they still gonna say you can't come?
I've thought about that randomly. Like,
Oh, because
I
you carved your
honestly
name.
think like, I just I bet they do have like a booklet of everyone that's kicked out in their like spreadsheets or whatever. But I don't think they actually like.
I know, because like maybe if it was something
care.
serious, even if it was something so serious, you beat up a worker. Like, I just feel in 20 years they're gonna be like, we want your whole family's money, so come on
I know,
in.
like we want the 500. Just give it to us.
But she just wanted to send that as a PSA to everyone, like, don't vandalize at Disney World because they will kick you out for life. And then when your kids, if you have kids in the future, they'll say, we want to go to Disney World, Mom, and you'll have to say, we can't. And they'll say, why? And they'll keep pushing you, and eventually you'll have to say, because I'm banned for life.
I know, and it's gonna be so awkward.
It'll be so awkward when your daughter marries a billionaire. They get married at Disney World, which apparently costs like $3 million, and you can't go.
This reminds me of like when we were like so little, like our parents had this one like this really big bottle, but it was made out of plastic, and it was like full to keep coins in.
Yes.
And every time I asked like, why is there so many coins in here? Everyone would say, okay, like it's a fund for Disney World because we want to go one day.
Yes, we had a giant plastic bottle that used to have popcorn in it, and we started filling up with quarters as a Disney World fund.
But it never. I don't know how much money it was, but
I remember me and a few other siblings, we stole from that fund a lot.
just for.
It was full of quarters.
Oh, so like,
It's like,
it
oh, yeah,
adds up kind of.
Yeah, it's like I'm gonna go to the movie theater and get some nachos and stuff.
Not just at the movie theater.
Also, someone emailed, how do I keep my teeth so white? And it's just because I use Crest 3D White.
Oh yeah, I was kind of mad at that email because
I
like
know it only pointed out my teeth.
I know I thought that was kind of annoying because like yes, I'm not delusional. Like I know that Lucas has whiter teeth than mine, but I don't view my teeth as yellow. By the way, wait, so Crest 3D White toothpaste?
Yeah, honestly.
I do too, though.
But have you ever used the strips?
Okay, so this is a question: are the strips worth it? Because I've thought about like because I want to might as well get whiter teeth. What's the point of not? And then but then people say they don't actually work.
I think I've used them. I think I use them like once a year.
So they do. You Stan?
Yeah. Also, I never like get any. I don't really drink soda that often. Pop. And if I do drink coffee, I use a straw.
Oh, yeah, I might actually do the strips just to see what happens.
The only bad thing about the strips though is like they do really hurt your teeth.
I know, like if you eat something and like,
I know.
Yeah, because I forgot how it's.
But honestly, I feel like the best thing to do is just Crest 3D White, and if you just try not to drink coffee unless you're using a reusable straw.
Oh, and I haven't used it, but I know that Crest 3D White has a mouthwash.
Oh yeah, but I think our teeth are the same amount of whiteness.
I feel like yours are a little bit more white.
People are getting veneers though all the time. It's some people are getting teeth that are a little bit too white.
Oh, like they look a little too perfect. You know what I mean?
No, I think we already talked about this because we like when people have gaps and stuff.
And I'm not even like just because I don't want to. I'm hating on hot people, but there is sometimes when like someone's a little too good looking and they look like an alien.
Oh,
I don't know who I'm thinking of, but okay, so not in real life, but sometimes in like shows that I watch, or like while scrolling through Instagram, like I don't know if it's just Facetune or how they actually look, but people look a little too good, and I don't know, like it's like a thing where if you look too good in a certain way, like it just, you know.
Yes, stop.
I know, I'm jealous.
Should we start the game? Jacob created a game.
Oh yeah, so someone put on the Reddit of us that we should do a Disney thing about where are they now, but I created a game where you have to guess who is this that I'm describing, where are they now.
Are you giving me, is that multiple choice or do I just have to guess?
It's multiple choice. There's three people for each one, but these where are they now are actually going to give you an insight. They're like one sentence, like one thing about their life.
Okay, and also this is from the Crookshank Reddit. Make sure to post what you want us to talk about on the next post for next week's episode, and we look at them.
Oh yeah, someone said that we should post pictures of ourselves on the Roast Me Reddit.
Oh,
and then
yeah,
that would be a good
funny.
idea. Yeah, we should do that.
That'd actually
maybe.
be funny for a video.
Oh yeah, like that was like a big trend a few years ago. Okay, so this person it's a guy actually. I stole these out from an article. Started his own business called Our Wise Meat meatoy. So I don't know.
Wait, what?
Okay, so it's not a meatoy. It's not like anything with meat. Meatoy. So I didn't do the research and know what a meat or meatoy is, but I'm just
Metallurgy?
assuming. Okay, let me
Like
hold in
metal, MEDAL or MET?
Med, like MEAD. I think it has to do with sewing. A meadowy is a winery.
Oh, well, it's
that
called a winery.
produces honey wine. So basically, they started.
Oh, okay. He
their
started
own
a
business.
honey wine business.
Yeah, an Al Wise wine business, and it's either Dylan Sprouse, Jake T. Aston, or Max Snyder. So Jake T. Aston is from Wizards of Waverly
Wait, who's
Place.
Max Snyder? That sounds so familiar.
Max Snyder is from I think True Jackson.
But
VP.
he's an actual singer now.
Yeah, but this was kind of, it could be a side thing.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna say I'm Dylan Sprouse.
Yeah, like did you know that?
I think I actually read somewhere that he like had some sort of business like
yeah,
that.
and he also graduated from NYC, it said.
NYU, you mean?
Yeah. Oh yeah, NYU, not NYC. Wasn't it like a big, like a drama or like something that one of them was working at the Cheesecake Factory because people were like, wait, why
I think
are
it was
you
Dylan
working there?
Sprouse. He was working at Cheesecake Factory during college, and people were like, "Wow, how sad!" It's like, and he was like, "How's that sad?" He's like, "I'm just have a job." He said he wanted money, extra money for video games.
Oh, that's cool. Okay. This person has been booking consistent roles and will appear several times on Station 19. I don't know what Station 19 is, but it's a show, I think. And
Okay.
I don't know how old this article is, by the way, so this might be like 2 years old. But Ashley Tisdale, Brenda Song, or Jerry Traynor.
I'm gonna say Brenda Song
Yeah, Brenda
Yeah.
Song, London Tipton, and
because she was in the
What's
Facebook
that?
movie.
Sweet Book of-
So I picture her she'd be booking.
oh, the Facebook show that you were in?
So she was in a Facebook. She was in the movie about Facebook.
Oh,
It's like a huge movie, The Social Network.
Oh, okay, yeah. She was. That's her.
So far, I've 100% on this test.
Yeah. Okay, this person is on Broadway, and the most recent occurrence was in Holiday Inn. Matt Bennett from Victorious. Matt Underwood, who's that? That's Logan from Zoe 101.
Okay.
And Corbin Blue.
I'm gonna say Corbin Blue.
Yeah.
He just seems like the most out of those three who would do Broadway because he's a singer, dancer.
I was kind of thinking Matt Bennett would trick you because when I see him, I picture Broadway.
I remember I was so annoyed because when I was obsessed with High School Musical, I saw Corbin Blue booked a role in this CW show, the network that does like Gossip Girl and everything.
Yeah.
And it was gonna be this show about models. I forgot what it was called. It was called like something like The Good Looking People or something. It was gonna be about all these models in New York.
Yeah.
And it was like a scripted show. And I was so excited, and somehow it only lasted 3 episodes.
Did you like the 3 episodes?
I didn't watch it, but I remember I was just so annoyed because like I was like, oh my god, he's gonna be a CW person now, and I'm like, so for some reason, the show got pulled off like so fast.
Wait, when was this?
Like right after High School Musical.
Oh. Wait, so they only filmed 3 episodes, or they filmed a whole season? But
Also,
only
Ashley Tisdale also had a CW show.
She did?
It was called Hell. I'm pretty sure I think it was Ashley Tisdale and Allie and AJ. And it was
Oh.
called Hellcats. It was about cheerleaders. I never watched that either.
I
But
didn't know that. So when they only do 3 episodes, do they only film 3 episodes?
I think they filmed more, but they just pulled it off the air because for some reason it just like didn't get
Oh, it
the
just doesn't
views.
do as good. Okay. This person married former Miss Delaware.
Okay.
Is
Bougie.
Is it Devin Walkeiser? This is the main character from Ned's Declassified, the
Okay.
hit show on Nickelodeon. Nathan Kress or David Henry? Henry, I mean. Nathan Kress from iCarly, David Henry from Wizards
I'm gonna
of
say
Waverly
David Henry. 'Cause it seemed like he would want to marry a pageant girl.
Yeah.
I know these people too well.
And it also that he's still friends with Selena Gomez.
Part of me thought it was gonna be Nathan Kress, but I was like, his wedding. Like, I remember that was such a big deal, and he released that wedding video. So I was like, I would have heard something about her being Miss Delaware.
Wait, it was a big deal when he used the wedding video.
At least for me, it was a big deal.
What what was?
It was just like funny. It was just like everyone was like, "Oh my god, the guy from iCarly is married," and like showed like the wedding video and everything.
Oh yeah. Since we're talking about this, have you seen that Jerry Traynor like always has viral tweets now?
Really?
Yeah, he always like gets viral on Twitter somehow.
Oh my
Like, just
God.
yeah, it's cool. Okay, so far you have 100%. This person does voice actor things, and this is the mom category. So these Disney and
Okay.
Nickelodeon shows have like moms,
Yeah, the milfs.
So you guys probably won't know the names, so I'll tell you who they are. Nancy Sullivan from The Mom and Drake and Josh. Leigh Allen Baker, Good Luck Charlie, mom. It's actually not the mom category. It's mom and dad. And then Eric Allen Kramer, the Good Luck Charlie dad.
Who's the best voice actor?
No, I guess the other ones could do voice actor things, but this person is doing. They're just like
they're really killing it in the voice actor world.
Yeah, like
I'm gonna say the mom from
IMDb.
Good Luck Charlie.
Nope. Second guess.
The mom from Drake and Josh.
Yeah, Nancy Sullivan.
Oh my God! So right now I don't have 100 anymore.
So you have what? You got 4 out of 5. That's Al. You got 4 out of 5. So that equals at 80%.
That's not good.
That's a B.
That isn't good.
I guess like B's get you
I'm
degrees.
proud of myself. I really. Is that what people say?
No, I think it's like C's get you degrees. Yeah. So congratulations.
Thank you for creating
I don't think I would
that
have done
game.
that good.
Thanks.
For what?
Making the game. I don't know. Why I said thanks. All right. Well, thank you guys for coming along on this amazing podcast journey.
Yeah. Stay safe. Oh my gosh, Jinx, you owe me a soda.
Write a song. Write a book. Yeah.
Yep. That's all.
Tell people not to touch their face and use every opportunity.
Oh yeah,
to tell
be
people.
annoying with it. Always add some happiness to life.
Yeah, and follow us on social media. My ats are all at Lucas Cruikshank.
Mine now, Jacob Cook. Yeah, do it.
All right,
We're really listening to that person that said you need to.
I
end
know
it,
the
but,
one person.
Yeah, but actually, I'm fine with it.
Yeah.
It's all good. Okay.
Have a great week.
Bye.
Bye.